price, promotion, placements. That's good. If it's a marketing issue, that's pretty much all you have to say. And then we talked about contracts Monday. So you've got 7 issues to choose from. You will have 2 fact situations. Each fact situation will have at least 3 issues, maybe 4. You may find a 4th and a 5th that I didn't think about. Your grade goes up. If I don't have, if I've got HR in there, but I don't have a management question, and you give me an answer that connects management with HR, your grade goes up. I may not have anything to do with contracts, but if there's 4 students making tennis rackets, and you go through forming the business, and you go through hiring the people, and you go through the whole thing, and you realize they really need a contract with Walmart to sell the tennis rackets. Well, tell me, this is also a contracts issue. Contracts are offer, acceptance, and consideration. These 4 people need a contract with a store to sell their tennis rackets. Okay, you put in there whatever you can find. Now, I had a really good question from Camilla, who's out today, at the end of last class. And she said, you talk about writing short, declaratory sentences, but you want more than what we're giving you. How can you write more if you're doing short sentences? Well, that's a good question. The answer is you have to fully explain your answer. But when you fully explain your answer, you still use paragraphs and you still use short declaratory sentences. Give you an example. The 4 tennis players need to decide what form of business, either a partnership or a corporation. Right? The next sentence could be the 5 decision makers, but it can also be a partnership is 2 or more people joining together to do a business. A corporation is a legal form of doing business. You throw the definitions in there, you're giving me more, even though it's still a nice simple sentence. Okay, so think about everything we talked about, not just what you did in your notes. Think about what you can add. Can you add a definition? Can you add a potential problem? Is ethics a potential problem? If raising capital is a potential problem, don't say raising capital is a potential problem. Say raising capital is a potential problem, and the best way to solve that problem is, 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 examples of how you solve the problem. Okay, give me a full answer. Now this word is one of my favorite words. It's a law school word. It's Latin, and it means gravity. A good paper, a good person, male or female, you want to know a good person that has gravitas, that is serious, that you respect. Okay? Nick Saban has gravitas. When he stands behind the podium, you turn up your iPad. You want to hear what he has to say. Okay? Some people just have gravitas. Importance, gravity. And when I write a legal brief for the Supreme Court, I don't want the judge to give it back and say, you lose, your brief was too silly. Now, your brief had no gravitas. Your brief had no importance. So, I want your paper to your boss, I want your midterm to your boss to be important, to have gravitas. Some people have given me practice tests that had everything in it correct. Maybe it wasn't written real well, but the content was good. but it still lacked gravitas. Okay, it didn't grab my imagination. It wasn't one that if I was your boss, I'd want to give you a promotion. It was just simply you repeating my lectures. Try to do better than that. I want you to surprise me. Surprise me.